Diving into OpenAI's latest research, claiming AI coders are not just coming, they're already here. So, what's your initial reaction to that?
It's certainly a bold claim, and the implications are huge. It feels like we're on the cusp of a major shift in how software is developed.
Wow, a shift so big it could potentially disrupt entire industries. Is this all hype, or is there real substance behind it?
I think there's a lot of substance. The results they're showing are impressive, especially considering the speed of progress.
Impressive enough to rival top human coders? That's a pretty high bar.
That's exactly what their research suggests. Their model O3 is apparently achieving gold medal level performance in competitive programming.
Let's talk about O3. What makes this model so special? Is it just a bigger, better LLM?
It's more than just scale. They're using reinforcement learning, which allows the model to learn from its mistakes and improve its strategies over time. It's not just memorizing code, it's actually learning to solve problems.
So it's learning to think like a programmer? It's fascinating. Does it use any specific techniques?
Yes, they mentioned something called chain of thought reasoning. Essentially, the model talks to itself, breaking down problems into smaller steps and checking its work as it goes. It's a form of self-debugging.
Self-debugging AI? That sounds like something out of science fiction. What about its performance compared to previous models?
Previous models like O1 were more specialized. O3 is a general-purpose model, and it significantly outperforms its predecessors. The jump in performance is remarkable.
How does O3 stack up against other AI coding models, and more importantly, against human coders?
Compared to previous attempts, O3 is a game changer. It surpasses previous models in both accuracy and efficiency. And according to OpenAI, it's now competing with the top 1% of human coders on platforms like CodeForces.
The top 1%? That's astonishing. But CodeForces is a specific type of programming challenge. Does this translate to real-world applications?
That's a valid concern. However, OpenAI also tested O3 on more realistic tasks, simulating real-world software engineering challenges. The results were still very promising.
So it's not just about solving abstract puzzles. It can handle real-world coding problems?
Precisely. While not perfect, its performance on these real-world benchmarks suggests it has significant potential for practical applications.
Let's talk about the implications. What does this mean for the future of coding and the job market?
It's a complex issue. While it won't replace all programmers overnight, it could automate many routine tasks, potentially impacting the demand for certain types of coding jobs.
Right, so some jobs might be automated, but what about the creation of new jobs?
Absolutely. New roles will emerge focusing on managing and collaborating with these AI tools, developing new applications, and addressing ethical considerations.
Ethical considerations? What kind of ethical concerns are we talking about here?
Things like bias in algorithms, the potential for misuse, and the broader societal impact of widespread AI-driven automation. These are important questions that need careful consideration.
It sounds like we're entering a new era of software development. What are some of the key challenges we need to address?
One major challenge is ensuring the reliability and safety of these AI systems. We need robust methods for verifying their output and mitigating potential risks. Another is ensuring equitable access to these technologies.
We've touched on reinforcement learning. Can you elaborate on its role in this breakthrough?
Reinforcement learning is crucial because it allows the model to learn from trial and error, much like a human programmer would. It's not just about memorization, it's about learning strategies and problem-solving techniques.
So it's essentially teaching the AI to learn how to learn.
Exactly. It's a powerful approach that allows the model to adapt and improve its performance over time. This iterative learning process is key to its success.
And this iterative process is what allows it to achieve such high levels of performance.
Precisely. The ability to learn and adapt is what sets O3 apart from previous models. It's not just about brute force, it's about intelligent problem solving.
What are OpenAI's plans for the future? Are we likely to see even more powerful models soon?
Absolutely. OpenAI has already hinted at even more advanced models in the pipeline. The progress is rapid, and we can expect to see significant advancements in the coming years.
Sam Altman even predicted a superhuman coder by the end of 2025. Is that realistic?
It's certainly ambitious, but given the current rate of progress, it doesn't seem entirely out of the realm of possibility. The advancements are happening at an incredible pace.
So we might see AI coders surpassing even the best human programmers within the next year?
It's a possibility. The technology is advancing rapidly, and the potential is immense. It's a very exciting, yet potentially disruptive time for the software industry.
There's bound to be skepticism. Some might argue that these benchmarks don't fully reflect the complexities of real-world software development. What's your take on that?
That's a valid point. Competitive programming is different from building large-scale software systems. However, the fact that O3 performs well on more realistic benchmarks suggests it has transferable skills.
So it's not just about solving specific types of problems, it's about the underlying problem-solving abilities.
Exactly. The ability to break down complex problems, debug code, and iterate on solutions is transferable across different domains.
What about the potential job displacement? Is this a cause for concern?
It's definitely a concern that needs to be addressed proactively. We need to focus on retraining and upskilling programs to help workers adapt to the changing job market. We also need to consider the ethical implications of widespread AI-driven automation.
It sounds like we need a multifaceted approach to navigate this technological shift.
Absolutely. It requires collaboration between researchers, policymakers, and industry leaders to ensure a smooth and equitable transition.
Beyond coding, what are the broader implications of this AI breakthrough?
The potential applications are vast. Imagine AI assisting scientists in research, accelerating drug discovery, or even helping to solve complex mathematical problems. The possibilities are truly limitless.
So this isn't just about coding, it's about a broader revolution in AI's capabilities?
Precisely. This is a significant step forward in artificial general intelligence with implications far beyond the realm of software development.
That was a great discussion. Thank you for sharing your insights.